Once upon a time, there was a laborer named Joe who lived in a small rural town in Kentucky. Every day he would dig up soil, load it onto his old pickup truck, and sell it for landscaping projects. One day, while digging, Joe unearthed a shiny stone. It looked beautiful, but Joe didn't know its value. Thinking it was just a piece of glass, he tied it to his truck's rearview mirror for decoration. One day, as Joe was driving through the town, a grocery store owner named Mr. Henderson noticed the stone sparkling in the sunlight. Curious, he asked Joe, "Hey, Joe, what's that shiny thing hanging in your truck?" Joe replied, "Oh, that? Just a shiny stone I found while digging. Nothing special." Mr. Henderson liked the way it sparkled and offered to buy it from Joe for $50. Joe gladly accepted, thinking it was a good deal. Mr. Henderson then hung the stone on his store's checkout scale as a decorative piece. Everyone who visited the store admired the beautiful ornament. One day, a jeweler named Mr. Carter came to buy some groceries. When he saw the stone on the scale, he immediately recognized it as a priceless diamond. He asked Mr. Henderson, "Where did you get this stone, and why is it hanging here?" Mr. Henderson replied, "Oh, just something I bought from Joe for $50. It looks pretty, doesn't it?" Mr. Carter, trying to take advantage of the situation, said, "Would you like to sell it to me? I'll give you $80 for it." But Mr. Henderson, being shrewd, insisted, "If you want it, it's yours for $100, not a penny less." Mr. Carter, thinking he could bargain further, replied, "I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe you'll change your mind." He left, confident that he could get the stone for a lower price later. That evening, another jeweler, Mr. Davis, happened to pass through town. His car broke down near Mr. Henderson's store, so he stepped inside to grab a drink while waiting for roadside assistance. When he noticed the diamond hanging on the scale, he immediately realized its value and exclaimed, "I'll give you $100 for that stone right now." Without hesitation, Mr. Henderson agreed and sold the stone. Mr. Davis left with the diamond, thrilled at his good fortune. The next day, Mr. Carter returned to the store, ready to buy the stone. When he noticed it was gone, he asked, "Where's that shiny stone?" Mr. Henderson replied, "Oh, another gentleman came in last night and bought it for $100. Hearing this, Mr. Carter was furious. "You fool! That wasn't just a shiny stone. It was a priceless diamond. You sold it for just $100. Mr. Henderson laughed and said, "Sir, I didn't know it was a priceless diamond. But you did, and yet you argued over $20. So, the real fool is you. You lost a priceless diamond over $20.